Okay, so let's dive into this. We've been looking at these sources, and they paint this really wild picture. It's like classic Hollywood meets post-apocalyptic paranormal crime.
Exactly. It's a clash.
Yeah, a violent one. So today, we're going to try and navigate this world, focusing on this one freelance investigator, Delilah Street, and her pretty bizarre journey.
It's a fantastic place to start because, the sources just throw you right in. We're talking about a world totally remade after something called the Millennium Revelation.
Right.
And just so everyone's clear, you're new to this, the revelation wasn't like the biblical apocalypse people expected. It was more like reality just broke.
Yeah, snapped.
And suddenly the supernatural is everywhere, flooded the world.
And nowhere is that more obvious than Las Vegas in 2013. I mean, forget the Vegas you think you know.
Oh, completely.
This place is crawling. You've got actual vampire mobs, territorial half-wares, werewolf gangs, and the weirdest part? Maybe. Celebrity zombies. They call them CinSims.
Which are central to the whole economy, really. And right in the middle of all that chaos is Delilah Street.
Our protagonist.
Yeah. She's only 24, described with this really striking look, corpse-pale skin and dead-of-night black hair.
That gothic contrast. The sources say it's like a magnet for the undead, doesn't it?
It does. Apparently, it's incredibly appealing to the powerful supernatural players. But she's not just, trouble bait. She's what they call a silver medium.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
Well, her powers are immense, still developing, kind of unpredictable, tied to silver somehow.
And she's not just trying to survive day to day in this monster-filled Vegas, which sounds like a full-time job in itself.
Right. Survival is baseline.
Her main goal, her driving ambition, is finding this mysterious double, Lilith Quince.
Also known as Maggie.
Right, Maggie. Delilah's spitting image. Is she a twin? A clone? Some kind of copy? It's unclear, but...
But she's become famous. Infamous, maybe.
Yeah.
Dubbed the world's most desirable corpse.
Think about that for a second. The It Girl of 2013 is literally a dead body.
It's macabre celebrity culture taken to its extreme.
Hmm.
Lilith got famous because her body showed up on this forensic reality TV show, CSIV.
So Delilah is basically hunting her own dead, famous, maybe twin.
Yeah, to figure out who she is and what happened in her own past that she can't remember. It's deeply personal.
Okay, so hunting your dead celebrity double through a city run by vampires, you're going to need to back up.
Definitely. And Delilah's inner circle is, well, powerful, but also really complicated.
Let's start with the ex-lover, right? Ric Montoya, the cadaver kid, ex-FBI.
Ric's crucial. He's Hispanic, and the key thing is he got attacked by a vampire and ended up with a silver eye.
A silver eye, like literally.
Literally. But it's not just cosmetic. It's a source of power. It lets him douse for the dead.
Okay, douse for the dead. That sounds specific.
It is.
Yeah.
And pretty grisly, like you said. It's not just finding corpses.
No.
He can find them, raise them as zombies, or even suck the undead life out of zombies.
How does he do that?
It involves a ritual, using his own blood to baptize this dowsing rod. It forces him into this really intimate, constant contact with death.
Wow. So his power is essentially born from trauma, a weaponized trauma response.
Exactly. Which seems to be a theme here. Then there's her other partner, Quicksilver.
The dog.
Not just a dog. A huge wolfhound, Wolf Cross. Described as seriously gray and hairy. Fiercely loyal, obviously fang and claw.
But there's more to him, isn't there? Something about healing?
Yeah, that's the vital part. His tongue, believe it or not, has paranormally talented healing properties. Instant healing.
Which you definitely need in a world where any scratch could turn you into something else.
Absolutely critical.
Okay, so Ric has the silver eye, Quicksilver has the healing tongue. What about Delilah herself? She carries her own defenses too, right?
She does, both physical and psychological. She's got these inherent silver talents.
Which connect to the silver medium thing.
Right. And they manifest physically as this sterling silver familiar.
What familiar? Like a spirit animal.
Sort of, but tangible. And here's where it gets really tangled. The familiar actually originated from a lock of hair belonging to Snow.
Wait, Snow? The albino rock star vampire, one of the main antagonists?
The very same. A piece of one of her biggest enemies is now her primary protector.
That's complicated.
Deeply. And this familiar isn't static. It can shift shape instantly. 1 minute, it's protective jewelry, like a silver choker. The next...
Like a weapon.
Exactly. Silver whip. Or even something precise like an X-Acto knife, whatever she needs.
Okay, so that's her external defense. What about the psychological one you mentioned?
That would be Irma, her inboard friend.
Inboard, meaning?
Invisible. internal, a cynical alter ego who's apparently been with her since they were kids in orphanages together.
So like a voice in her head.
Pretty much. A
Yeah.
harsh voice of reason, or maybe sometimes just paranoia, helps her cut through the deception, which is everywhere in Vegas.
Okay, so the team is Delilah, the silver medium, Ric, the silver-eyed ex-FBI guy, Quicksilver, the healing wolf, a shape-shifting silver familiar made from vampire hair, and a cynical inner voice.
That's the core team. And together, they have to deal with the real powers running this supernatural city.
Let's talk about those powers. We mentioned Snow already, the rock star vampire hotelier, source of the familiar.
Right, and he performs this ritual, the brimstone kiss. It sexually enslaves groupies. He's pure danger, but also, alluring. Rock star charisma.
And his DNA is literally part of her defense system. Wild.
Then there's Hector Nightwine.
The media mogul runs the CSIV show that made Lilith famous.
Exactly. The CinSim king.
What?
He's the one who inadvertently put that huge target on Delilah's back by making her dead double household name, or, well, corpse hold name.
Ah, yeah. And behind Nightwine, behind the whole CinSim operation, there's this shadowy group.
The immortality mob.
Yeah.
Very mysterious. They seem to be the ones who actually provide and lease out these celebrity zombies. They underpin the whole economy.
Let's dig into that economy. The cinema simulacrums, CinSims. It's such a bizarre concept.
It really is. It's the foundation of entertainment in this post-revelation world. They take actual corpses,
Real dead bodies.
real dead bodies, yes, and graft the personas of dead celebrities onto them. It's not just reanimation. It's like identity theft plus enforced undead labor.
It sounds absolutely horrifying.
It is, but the sources describe it almost like a normalized industry. You can go see CinSims of William Powell or Rudolph Valentino.
Or the whole cast of The Wizard of Oz. Seriously.
Apparently so. It's taking classic Hollywood nostalgia and repurposing it into these high-cost, high-maintenance undead attractions.
Wow. And this whole bizarre demand, it creates weird business opportunities for it.
Incredible ones. My favorite detail is Chez Chez.
Chez. What's that?
It's this high-end boutique/bar.
Hmm.
Sounds normal enough, right?
Okay.
Except it's run by Shesmi.
Chesmo doesn't ring a bell.
He's the ancient Egyptian god of the underworld.
Hold on. An actual god running a fancy shop, selling wine and perfume.
Vintage wines, rare scents, ancient oils. Apparently in post-revelation Vegas, managing the supply chain for that kind of stuff requires a deity.
That's quite the career change for an underworld god. Talk about niche marketing.
It just grounds the whole fantastical setup in this really absurd, almost mundane reality. It's brilliant.
And even the drinks menu tells a story, right?
Oh, yeah. The cocktail culture is like a map of the power dynamics. You've got drinks like the Silver Zombie,
Clearly playing on Delilah's whole silver thing.
obviously. And then there's the Brimstone Kiss.
Named after Snow's enslaving ritual.
Exactly. Pertinent, addictive, and probably comes with a side of damnation. You can literally taste the city's power struggles.
Okay, but here's a really crucial turn in the sources. This whole paranormal mess, it's not just contained to Vegas, is it?
No, not at all. And this is key. It stretches all the way back to Kansas, back to Wichita, where Delilah comes from, her traumatic origins.
So the heartland isn't safe either. It's becoming a battleground.
A major one. We find out this figure, El Demonio, also called Torbellino. He's a Mexican drug cartel leader and a zombie smuggler, kingpin.
Zombie smuggler.
Yeah, he's operating right there in Kansas.
Right.
Using herds of zombies, apparently, to smuggle everything. Cattle, drugs, you name it.
Yeah.
Across the borderlands.
That's efficient, I guess. In a horrifying way.
And he's not alone. He's teamed up with local supernatural players. Specifically, these powerful weather witches.
The weather witches in Kansas. Okay, that makes a certain kind of sense. Tornado Alley and all that.
Right. Like Sheena Coleman and the suspected leader, Lily West. And their turf war isn't just about smuggling. It's spilling into legitimate businesses. Like this huge Native American tribal casino project.
The Emerald City Casino and Hotel Complex.
That's the one.
The name Emerald City has to be intentional. It connects Oz, like the CinSims, to this new dark reality of crime.
Absolutely. And it underlines why Delilah has to go back. Her past isn't just history. It's actively fueling the current conflict.
So this trip back to Wichita, it's the core of her personal quest, isn't it? Uncovering this forgotten past. Group homes, high school, Our Lady of the Lake, the sources say.
Exactly. It's a painful dive. And Ric goes with her. He's essential because his foster mother, Helena Troy Burnside.
She's a therapist.
Yeah, a therapist with high-level connections. And through her, they managed to get access to Delilah's sealed juvenile records, police photos, delinquency file.
And that's where things start clicking into place. Or maybe falling apart.
Both, really. The photos are the first shock. They confirm the twin or double theory. There's Lilith, but there's a key difference.
What is it?
Tattoos. The photos show Lilith covered in tattoos. But Delilah, the one we know, her skin is clean. A blank slate. The double was marked. She wasn't.
Okay, that's weird. But the sealed file, that holds the really big trauma, doesn't it?
It does. This is the deepest, most horrifying part of her backstory.
Yeah.
The records show that when she was 12, she was subjected to this unauthorized medical procedure. A doctor, Dr. Humans, inserted an IUD.
Forcibly. At 12, why? Who would?
It was orchestrated by social workers. This was right around the time of the Millennium Revelation. Chaos everywhere. And they were apparently terrified.
Terrified of what?
That Delilah, who was already attracting attention from vampy boy creeps in the group homes, that she might get pregnant. That she might give birth to some kind of half-supernatural monster.
Oh my God. So they violated her medically out of fear to control her, sterilize her against a potential future threat.
That seems to be the motivation described. An extreme, horrific act of control, targeting her because of her potential connection to the supernatural.
That just adds this incredible weight to everything she does. She was targeted because of what she might become.
But here's the twist. The aha moment, really. The thing that connects her trauma directly to her power.
Go on.
The sources reveal that the IUD over the years somehow changed, altered. It became a physical silver artifact.
Silver, like Ric's eye.
Exactly like Ric's eye. It's now intertwined with her actual bone structure. A silver thingamajiggy, as the source puts it.
Wait, so the medical device, the source of her trauma, it became the source of her silver powers.
That's the implication. The unauthorized medical alteration, the violation itself, physically manifested into her greatest asset. This internal traumatic artifact is the literal physical origin of her silver talent.
It's monumental. Her power wasn't just acquired, it was forged directly from the attempt to suppress her.
Her deepest violation transformed into her greatest defense. It allows her to generate silver, to fight back against the very kinds of threats those social workers feared. They didn't prevent a monster. They inadvertently created the ultimate monster hunter.
So stepping back, looking at this whole deep dive, Delilah Street isn't just some investigator who got caught up in this new world.
No, she's fundamentally a product of it.
Right. A human weapon. Her origins are rooted in this profound trauma, but that trauma physically became her unique defense against figures like El Demonio, like Snow.
She holds this unique power because the defense mechanism is literally part of her skeleton. The ultimate irony.
And the sources leave us with one last really provocative thought, don't they? About how far this power might reach.
Yeah, it involves Ric's silver eye again. When he pushes its power to the absolute limit, he manages to raise the ultimate CinSim.
Not just any celebrity zombie.
No, Maria. The robot from the film Metropolis. The technologically perfect android.
So now she's a silver zombie.
Essentially, yes. An archetype. A precursor maybe to a whole new order of the undead. And crucially, she's completely dependent on Delilah's allies, on Ric.
So if Delilah's internal silver thing, that trauma-forged power, is the key to controlling not just basic zombies, but maybe a new technologically advanced kind of undead.
What's the ultimate cost? What's the price for wielding a defense that started as an attack on her very being?
And maybe the real battle isn't about controlling souls anymore. Maybe it's about controlling the technology of the dead. A technology Delilah, through her trauma, inadvertently holds the key to.
Definitely something to think about. What's the true cost of becoming a weapon, even against the darkness?